The Spirit in the Body by Robert Crosbie. Letter 3. There is plenty of material, as well as help, in the devotional books to the realizatio of the heart doctrine, for they are designed to awaken the buddhic faculty, that of intuition, the only means by which light can come to you or anyone. Printed words and the information that they indicate, are only ladders by which the learner can climb to wisdom. Each one has to make his own connection with higher planes and those who live in higher realms. It has often been said that when the materials are ready, the architect will appear. So our work must be to get the material ready, and that means we have to get rid of the purely personal bias by making Theosophy a living power in our lives. So long as we are working for some reward, are inclined to be despondent or impatient, we shall be placing obstacles in our own way. Read the voice of the silence and see the keys of the different portals. Dana, the key of charity, consideration for others, no matter what their state. Shila, the key of harmony in word and act, that means among other things, sincerity, not to let acts belie one's words, or words, one's acts. Kshati, patience sweet that naught can ruffle. These three, if practiced, will create a fairer and clearer atmosphere. Shila counterbalances the cause and the effect and leaves no further room for karmic action. The same idea is set forth in the Gita, where it says that freedom comes from a renunciation of self-interest in the results of our actions. The question always is, how shall we stand the pressure? Patience and fortitude are necessary under every condition. The ripening of one's karma presents the opportunity to gain these qualities, and it is well that we should learn the lesson. The principal effect of karma is mental and psychical. Family karma is not our own, and will come about sooner or later. The same with difficult financial conditions, or any other hard circumstances, they will come to all. So we should strive for calmness, patience, and fortitude, and also have full confidence that the tide is bound to turn, even at the 59th minute of the 11th hour. If the candidate has faith, patience and confidence, verily he will not have to wait too long. There is one thing that should be remembered in the midst of all difficulties, it is this: the lesson is learned, the necessity ceases. We should know that karma does not castigate, it simply affords the opportunity for adjustment. No one can precipitate our karma upon us, nor would anyone wish to do so, so, whatever happens, it is well to remember that it was caused by ourselves, precipitated by ourselves, can be met by ourselves. We must, then, assure ourselves that nothing can possibly overwhelm us. It is better to assume a cheerful attitude, to cultivate in oneself a feeling of confidence, and endeavor to impart it to our nearest. Our anxiety and inner fears, as well as our outward expression of them, may go a great way in depressing those who love us and whom we love. We all get in that temporary state of loneliness, but it should be a matter of encouragement to us that we are not alone in reality, for we have company, although we may not be aware of it in our momentary sense of personal isolation. There is a point in our progress which involves the passing from one state of thought and action into another, and knowing this, we should not be dismayed nor disturbed by anything that may come to pass. It may seem to you that you are now useless, and your future circumstances dark and foreboding. These are only shadows of the past cast on the screen of the present. Like shadows they will pass, if you but recognize them for what they are. Are you thinking too much of yourself, your present conditions and your prospects? This is not a firm reliance on the law of your own being which brings to you the very opportunities that your soul progress needs. What if the future presents no clear view? What if your desires are not fulfilled? What if your progress is not at all apparent? Why worry about it? You cannot change it. All you can do is the best you can under existing circumstances, and that is the very thing you should do, dismissing from your mind all thought of those things which are not as you would have them. Your studies and your efforts are futile if you are disturbed inwardly. The first thing then is to get calmness, and that can be reached by taking the firm position that nothing can really injure you, and that you are brave enough and strong enough to endure anything, also that all is a necessary part of your training. Mr. Judge once said, "It may be a child's school, but it takes a man to go through it." Then why not make up your mind to go through it, no matter what the circumstance or condition? Others have, you can. Are you of weaker caliber than they? The whole position of the sincere student is summed up in the words, "Hold on grimly, have confidence and faith, for faith in the Master will surely bring victory." We must have patience, as one who doth forevermore endure, and forget ourselves in working for others.